Leading East Geelong, 10-8-68. Bannockburn with the breeze and with a couple extra men for a few minutes to go. Scrobelak gets it down in the middle, having a run. Hickey's in there, fighting hard for it. Free kick, holding the ball over the shoulder, said the umpire. Bannockburn with the first free kick of the final term. Once Paddy Dillon gets himself out of the turf, he gets up a bit gingerly.
Hasn't played too badly, Paddy.
He's been
very good. Very good.
He's got Lamate wide and... well, he could have gone there, but he just decides to
big top.
Just barrels it to Battaglia, who goes up one hand, can't take the mark. Over the back, Primke gets it wide. And Cameron, left foot kick around the corner towards half back. Ricky O'Toole takes the mark safely. Primke leads up the ground for him. Verver's there as well. He just measures the pass nicely to Michael O'Leary. Oh, good work by Carroll to come across for Bannockburn. Handball inboard, looking for Battaglia again. Hickey gets across there, still at half forward. For Bannockburn, Broom has to ride a bump and gets wrapped up now. The umpire says holding the ball. So East Geelong with a free kick.
Consistent.
It's been hot, but it's been good. I must admit they have been consistent in that area.
So play on from the free kick. Sponner gets it wide. Closter, good pick up. Has to wheel around on centre wing. Needs to get around one. Does. Runs back 30 metres. Comes back to Scrobelak. He's handball inboard to a standing start. Hickey. Oh, dangerous kick to Robertson. Making up ground. Brad Watts. Robertson. Taking the ball away, Watts. He needs to handball it inboard. He needs to handball it. He kicked it instead. Goes towards Fatula. Coming out 3-on-1. Eddie taps it to Fatula. Needs to get around on his left. Does so now. And goes for goal. And that is missed, I think, to the far side. He has through for one behind. They mucked that up.
And, he's got players short. Going to go up the middle. He's going to take him on now. Playing by himself. Goes out wide. Kick's going to be too wide. And it's out of bounds on the full. You don't see that very often from Ricky O'Toole.
No, you don't. So the free kick with Fatula. On the left half forward flank, Brad Fatula, and wouldn't be without a shot of kicking the goal. He's a pretty skillful player. He's kicked one goal, one this afternoon. He comes in, left foot kick, goes towards the goal square. Eddie from behind, punched away and through for one behind. To Bannockburn, so they go 12-10-82, and they lead East Geelong 10-8-68. Kick-ins come, and it goes to Michael O'Leary at half-back, goes towards centre wing. Primke puts his hands up, takes the mark. Looks inboard. Michael O'Leary's there. He gets it back to him. O'Leary picks it up, got some time. Hickey running past, just waited for him. Now left foot kick towards half forward. Getting back Ververs, but the numbers with Bannockburn. Watts, Matthew runs at half back, goes towards centre wing. Got Woods by himself. Now Alistair Woods goes long towards Fatula again in front. Oh, put the hand up, took the mark, wheeled around on the left. Goes towards full forward, open goal square and kicks the goal. Brad Fatula has kicked his second, and Bannockburn.
And in there doing it with Dorber. Hickey's there. O'Toole, so they got the good breed in there. Chamberlain's also there, high. Dorber knocks it down, goes to Peters, doesn't take it cleanly. Coming out the other way is Primke, picked up there, didn't have the ball, and Simon Primke will get the resulting free kick. So Primke now, just backward of their centre position, plays behind Hickey. Peters goes to him, picks him up, but Hickey now. Primke it is. Kicks in towards centre forward, goes looking for O'Hara. Bannockburn with numbers for Tula playing at both ends, and then his game hasn't been too bad either, so he seems to have got that bit more fitness about him this year and is working well. So it's vice-captain of the side now, decides to go to the clubroom side of the ground, leading up as Broom, dives, takes the mark, has Hammond inside if he wants to go to him, but decides to hang on to the ball. Carroll, longer option seems to be go towards... Oh, it's not. The mark's been taken there by Kyle Robinson. Handballs over the top, goes to Cameron. He loads up, goes looking to half forward. Closter's out in front. Good ball from behind there from Dillon. Leading at the race from the ball is Nick Lamate. Dives on the ball, digs into the ground. Closter does well at ground level, dives on it, holds it under, and I think he's in trouble. Yes, he is. He's letting the umpire have a bit of a spray too, so he might want to be careful. He'll get 50 here very shortly if he keeps going. But Ross Dillon with the resulting free kick. Has Fatula short. Not many options behind him, so he's going to have to go wide. Player coming down to Matt Watts. So Matt Watts with the ball has plenty of options back inside him. Shorty O'Leary's just staying off him a little bit. Kick goes back to Ross Dillon. So just absorbing a bit of time here. Changes direction now, goes right across the ground. Dwayne Broom has space, takes the mark, will swing back on his left foot. Does so. Kicks now towards centre wing. Watts in front. Can't take the mark. Knocks it down. Goes and retrieves it himself. Tackled. Didn't have the ball. Umpire said play on. Picked up there by Cameron. Good perk to O'Hara. Releases the ball. Goes and finds Hammond of Bannockburn. He can't pick it up. Arriving is Vanning and jumps on the ball. Will need to get it out. The umpire will ping him, but Peters emerges with it. Kicks the ball towards half forward. Nice kick. Pataglia does well. Shields the player off the ball, but ball runs over. He's found it.
Where do you find it, Fitzroy Street?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but he wasn't too sure it was. The ball's knocked back by Chamberlain, goes back. Peters comes through, can't pick the ball up. Pushed off the contest at ground level. The ball comes out towards Ricky.
Someone take
And it's now Lee Perkins who collects the ball. Handball goes out to Watts. Goes on the right side, which is unusual. Goes back to Fatula. Has Watts wide, and this is Matt Watts. Picks the ball up, steps inside. Goes around Hickey. He's going to get caught. Releases the ball to Perkins. Off a step, goes inside to Carroll. He's going to get caught for Scroblack's there. Ball comes out of the tackle. Good pressure again from East Geelong. And Scroblack will take the resulting free kick. So Scroblack now decides to play on quickly, goes wide to the clubroom side. Mark has been taken, and I think it's Hill pushing up from back there. No, it's not. It's Mick O'Leary. O'Leary with the ball, goes in short. Closter leading up. Dylan behind, can't take the mark. Back of the contest, Closter gets back to claim it. Van Ingen's there. Ball, the players need to keep knocking the ball out. Comes out towards Peters again. Chips over the top. Player there is Woods by himself in space. Turns and plays on. Goes towards the goal square. Actually to the pocket. Over the top there of Eddie. And Lachlan picks the ball up, and it's now gone over the boundary line and will be thrown back into play.
Wasn't surprising to see Primke come flying into the pack there before. He would have been a bit disappointed with his prior effort. A very uncharacteristic mistake from Primke there. Usually hell for leather when it comes to the football, but he just probably sat and waited a bit too long there.
Back to 18 all now. Both players back on the ground.
Has the damage been done though?
Boundary throw in. Scroblack gets it to the side. Pataglia tried to keep it in, couldn't do so. So we'll have another boundary throw in, about 30 metres around from the Bannockburn goal. They're leading at the moment, 13-10-88. They lead East Geelong 10-8-68. So 20 points the difference. Boundary throw in. Scroblack got to the front. Robertson, Woods. I can't keep it in though. Boundary umpire with a bit more work to do. So deep into attack for Bannockburn. Attacking with the breeze. In the final term, boundary throw in. Carroll up against Scroblack. Scroblack got it down. Robertson couldn't take it. So Scroblack threw it to Vetter. Oh, dangerously takes a bounce in the goal square and then puts it through for behind. So and
we don't have that rule in our comp.
goals for deliberate rush behind. You can't do that, can you?
No, it's not in our footy. This is not.
Umpire fire down. He might have something to say.
Well, Robbie Giles has kicked the goal.
It's going to stand regardless. He's made a decision, so.
Know the rules, says Mark Vetter.
Now he's going to get a yellow card. See, that's their fault. That is their fault. It's frustrating. Scrubber's told them all to go away. He talked to the umpire about it. I don't know how they can change it now the goal's been given.
Well, they can't. The goal's going to stand.
No, it's not.
Really?
Well, he shouldn't send him off then. So it's now going to be taken off. No?
Oh yeah, there's some way you don't.
Hang on, the umpire's still waving.
Yeah, no,
he's cancelling the
he's
goal.
cancelling the goal.
So I'm confused.
Yep, so the goal to Robbie Giles doesn't stand.
So it's a point for a rush.
So it's a point for a rush.
So it's now what?
13-11-89.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you very
10-8-68, East Geelong. But how come they send Mark Vetter off then?
Because he barreled the umpire for what
But he
said.
was wrong.
Well, I know that, but you can't
doesn't
speak
matter,
like
does
that.
it? I suppose he's obviously used some expletives.
Gee,
That's what I'm saying. This is where
yeah,
these blokes need to be.
I know.
You know.
So the kick in from Sponner goes to Scroblack. Handball's off to Jennings. Oh, under pressure. Hands it back to Scroblack, still in the back pocket. Gets around Peters. Handballs it inboard to Sponner. Runs to 50. Handballs it over the top. They're going to run it here. Ververs gives it away. Handball missed a target though. Skill error comes back. And it's going to be out of bounds for a throw in. Half forward flank Bannockburn. Grandstand side. They lead 13-11-89. East Geelong 10-8-68.
So they're one down. Was the yellow card?
They are. They're back to 17 now, East Geelong.
Ridiculous.
So boundary throw in. Carroll gets it to the front of the pack. Oh, through the middle. Primke has laid out. Oh, has laid out Brad Fatula.
Who had the footy umpire? Goodness gracious.
So Fatula takes the free kick. Half forward flank.
See, this is the league's fault, mate, all this bullshit.
So Fatula goes long to Eddie. Eddie stands his ground off the back of the pack. Chamberlain, left foot kick around the corner. Primke.
By league, you mean AFL.
Coy.
What did I say?
League, you said league. But
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
AFL, yeah.
I wasn't talking about...
Broom, handball over the top. Battaglia in the goal square. Giles needs to turn around. O'Leary against him. Stands up and kicks the goal. And Michael O'Leary hasn't moved.
I think he might have knocked heads.
I think that he might have knocked into his elbow or something. But
he's out.
Robbie Giles has kicked the goal, which he had kicked 3 minutes ago.
Oh, no, he's moved.
Michael O'Leary is there.
Blood rule, though, I think.
Blood rule. So he must have clashed his head with an elbow or something, but he's not looking to blow another whistle. Let somebody else blow a whistle.
You've got to wait for the blood rule.
Blow a whistle. Bloody
Rex Hunt's just joined us.
Oh.
I'm glad he's not here because he would be going front lane.
I tell you, they
They've
become
got to
bigger
get a
than the
stretch
game.
out of him. He's
I
no
know.
good. For God's sake.
Expect you to have a few stern words to a few of your boys on Monday, Louth.
I don't know what to say.
I wouldn't turn up to training on Monday if I was you.
I'd never turn up to training.
Oh, no, I know that.
You
I
don't
heard
need
that.
training to
Well,
umpire.
it's not.
You certainly.
Primke picks up well at ground level, kicks round the corner, goes looking for O'Hara, and he doesn't let him down. Takes the mark, quick hands, goes to Jennings, tries to burst through, smothers made, picked up by O'Hara, he's tackled, and he's going to be in trouble.
Oh,
No, he's not. The umpire says it's going to be a ball up.
surely if he had enough time to do half pirouette, he had enough time to get rid of the football.
So now umpire starts the play off again. 10 metres, attacking side of the ground, Bannockburn. Dorber doing the ruck work. Saharnik's there with him. Ball thrown up. Saharnik gets the ball down, goes to Dwayne Broom, gets through the contest, probably too easily, goes forward, looking for Cuttajar and Battaglia, gets the ground level. Ball's picked up there by Peters, little chip forward. It's a nice kick.
He's a
Tristan
little
Battaglia,
star, this bloke.
he's taken a mark, and he will go back and line up for goal number 4.
He is a ripper.
Robbie Cuttajar might be wishing he was back on the bench there. You know, he's minded Battaglia for most of the day, and he's had the
So
young
let's
fella
hope
run
he
rings
has
around him.
Plenty of room between mark and kick here. He's gone back a little bit further this time.
Yeah, we should have 5 if he kicks this one, shouldn't he?
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
So Battaglia comes in, top of the square, kicks the goal, and he's happy about it. Good pass there from Peters. Bannockburn now, 15-11.
Up against Dorber. Saharnik got it down. Rove by Sheedy. Pat Dillon in the middle, gets away. Oh, they're just running free in midfield now. He goes long again. Getting up, no mark taken. Dando off the back of the pack. Lachlan gives it away to Primke. Back to Lachlan, chips the ball out to Hill. At half back, takes the mark. Close to short. Coy gives him a lead as well. He hasn't got much further afield. He just chips the ball over the top. Giles up against Chamberlain. In fact, it's Lachlan. Takes the mark. So at half back, Lachlan just tries to chip the ball towards Robertson. Takes the mark. Chips the ball inboard to Chamberlain now. Now he goes. Off a step, goes towards half forward O'Hara. Standing his ground, Van Ingen in front. Good mark. Handballs it over the top. Ross Dillon on centre wing, goes to half forward. Giles up against Hill. Giles can't take the mark, but he picks it up again. Can chip it over the top to Hammond. Does well. He's got Reek on his outside if he wants to give it to him. He elects to pick it up, though, and go long towards full forward again. Dando! Took the mark in the goal square.
And he won't have kicked too many of these in his lifetime either.
Not his greatest asset, kicking, Roscoe.
So
but
not mark this one,
it's a
did
good
you?
mark.
We won't just
No,
yet.
just wait.
The handball
He's
coordination
normally
could be a
pretty
problem.
good. He's normally okay from 10 metres.
Kick it, son.
Yes.
Oh, never a doubt, he says,
Straight
the big
through,
fella.
Roscoe.
Tell you what, he's gone pretty close to my car, I reckon.
They'll hate us coming here. This is 2 out of the last 3 times we got done.
That ball back in the middle of the ground. Saharnik up against Dorber. Dorber gets the ball down. Good tap. Goes towards Fatula on the right foot. Goes into the half forward line. Leading out. Spiner does well. Takes the ball. Handballs off. Looking for and will find young Ververs. And kicks the ball round the corner. Goes towards the centre wing. Handballs out in front of himself. And that was Cameron. But he's going to have to come back. So I think Carroll comes up. Takes the ruck work up against Saharnik. Ball's tapped forward, goes into the hands there of Fatula, swings on the left foot, goes looking for him, will find Giles, good hands, good grab, handballs inside to Reek, looks forward, goes in long, goes looking for, and Primke's going back, oh, good mark, Simon
what he
Primke.
does.
takes the mark. So Primke now transfers the ball the far side of the ground, finds Peters. No, he doesn't. That's Robertson from the wrong side.
Goodness.
His kick was poor off one step in the goal square. There's a player by himself. It was Dando. Goes towards Battaglia. Battaglia lines up and he misses. 4 goals, 4 to the little fella. 16 goals, 12 Bannockburn. 10 goals, 8 to East Geelong.
Last time we came here, East Geelong beat Inverleague.
Oh, that's right. Did too. And Thompson stayed with them for 3.5 quarters and then they got done.
Yes.
Yeah, they kicked backwards and forwards across the
That's
goals
right,
and cost
they
them
did
goals.
too. So Ricky O'Toole with a footy at full-back for East Geelong. Goes towards Primke. Watts goes up, falls to the front of the pack. Chamberlain, handball, over the top looking for Sahanic, coming the other way. Hammond, kick from the ground, was pretty good to Robbie Giles by himself at centre-half forward. So, Giles now, Battaglia gave him a lead.
He's up without the
He's
distance.
going to load it up now, towards the goal square. Ricky O'Toole comes out, takes the mark, good mark too. Good mark overhead. Short kick to Robertson. Want to do better this time with the kick. The last one turnover resulted in a goal. Goes towards, it's Lachlan. Handball slow to Icky. They turn it over. Hammond, there's a no from the back of the box from Cal. Now Robertson.
Does well, backs out of there.
Back inboard for Tula. Kept his feet. Goes to the left foot kick long. Favours Hill, but getting there, Dando did pretty well off hands and through for one behind. To Bannockburn.
20 minutes gone. Ricky O'Toole doing the kicking in from full back. We've had a minor distraction there with Mick O'Leary getting carted off the ground, but ball now kicked back in by O'Toole, goes out wide in front. Giles, mark, nearly taken by Robinson, hits the ground, jumped on now. Umpire comes in, will take possession.
Good. Thought he might have been red hot on the holding ball again, but he's made the right call there, the umpire. Well
So
done.
ball thrown up, Carroll doing the work. Sahanic knocks the ball down, goes as far as Reek, feeds the ball forward. Well, does well. It's Sahanic at ground level. Chased down there by Reek. Gets his kick away. Good kick. Goes half forward. Closter does well. Body strength. Gets away from Dylan. On his feet. Handballs inside. Goes towards that player in Cameron. Cameron now loads up. Goes towards full forward. O'Hara going back with the flight. Free kick or mark. Whichever you like. He's got both. So Dean O'Hara has the ball, centre half forward position. Players running forward. Goes towards Coy. Ryan Coy runs in 20 metres out. Touches the ball on the ground. 5, 20, whatever he was. It doesn't matter. He kicked the goal. And Ryan Coy gets his first goal.
Back to the middle, Sahanic, Dorber. Dorber gets it down. Fatula through the middle. Met by Robertson. Reek keeps his feet. Needs to get it away. Does to Giles. Handball further afield. Coming the other way. Sponner. Can't take it with him. Falls in the arms of Peters. Goes towards the leader. Dando. Great kick. And Dando takes the mark.
It's supposed to be one of those days, hasn't it, for East Geelong? Their spawner there, probably 1 times out of 100 to be lucky to do that. He's tapped the ball straight into the palm of a Bannockburn player there, and they're going to end up with a shot on goal again.
Ross Dando has kicked 1 in this final term, 1 for the afternoon.
The swing man, just going forward.
30 metres out. Slide angle, Roscoe comes in, kicks through the ball.
He's done it again.
And has kicked the goal, the big fella. He's done well.
If you let a few people know about it tonight.
He's kicked.
Fantastic for East.
So ball tossed in the air. Dorber gets the ball down. This time Ryan Coy emerges with it. Bit of a party trick from behind the back. Goes forward. Goes towards the full forward position. And there's a decision been made.
It's going to O'Leary. He's very
It's
lucky
going
to
to
get it
O'Leary.
too.
It's
Very
going
lucky.
against Griggs. It must have been a hold
It was.
situation. He plays on quickly, goes wide, and player drifting down and taking the mark is Chris Hickey. So Hickey now from about 20 metres out, almost directly in front, will go back and try and kick the East Geelong's 12th goal.
Didn't take him long to get into the action either. He knows that the time's up against him.
So Hickey comes in, shoots at goal, umpire goes across, but he's not going across far enough for the East Geelong side. It's a goal, and Chris Hickey registers his second goal.
Marked in last 3 quarters.
Back to the middle, Peters gets it out. In front, Hammond did well. Took it at centre half forward, inside the centre square. Lead on from Dando again. Punched away by Katajar, who filled the space. And got it away, it's out of bounds for a throw-in, 40 around from the Bannockburn goal.
22.
Thanks, Cal.
Well done.
Running our toes and fingers there.
Carroll gets it towards the forward pocket. Battaglia to run onto it. Carroll, Sahanic. Thrown in. Over the back, Dando. Tried to get it to the back of the pack. O'Neill got one high. Ricky O'Toole. Handballs over the top. Lachlan. Handballs it back to O'Toole. Close to the boundary line in the left back pocket. Tries to chip the ball. Chopped off though by Reek. Comes back towards O'Neill. Takes the mark.
Kick the goal, son. Can kick a ball.
The goal. So Jackson O'Neill will shoot for goal from about 50.
I actually played with Jackson O'Neill in juniors, and he was by far and away the best kick in the team.
So Jackson O'Neill comes in. Cal's just put the kibosh on him here by saying that. He comes in. He's kicked it behind. It was always
Just
happen.
behind, too.
Got the distance okay. There's no problems with that. Scoreboard.
Ricky O'Toole kicking in again, plays onto himself in the square, now comes out, goes looking for Hill. It's a nice kick, positioned well, doesn't take the mark, gets through the contest, picked up there by Hill again, feeds over the top to Chamberlain. Needs to use strength, does so, feeds the ball out. He's tackled, ball at ground level now. Bannockburn with the numbers, handball comes out, finds Reek. Reek handballs back inside, Suhanic comes through the contest, tackled once, tackled twice, and the second one slipped over the top, and the young fella will get the free kick. So young Andrew Sahanik with the free kick has Ricky O'Toole behind, goes back by hand. O'Toole steady, props, goes looking for Closter. Nice kick. Dylan behind.
Great mark.
Great mark. Umpire was, he wasn't going to play it then. He looked, and he's been awarded it now. And Ross Dylan,
Assertive.
he's also cramping up there. I think both players are.
Is that one of the catch cries on the wall of the changes, is it, Leather? Be
That's
assertive.
one
Ross
of the biggest A rule in
has-
umpiring.
Lee Perkins short if he wants to go to him. I don't know whether he's seen him. He's still there
You would
by
know what
himself.
you're
Now
talking
he's
about,
seen him. That's where he goes. Perkins takes the mark, has Dylan, and this is Paddy running through the middle. Options are long. Woods is one of them. Dando's led up high and long, but he's gone too far, I think, so he transfers right across the ground. Goes looking for, good mark there from Cuttajar over the top of Battaglia. So Cuttajar now has options inside and short, but he's going to go to the boundary line. No, he doesn't. He changes his mind, goes over the top. Sponner takes the mark, plays on, goes to Coy, takes a bounce. So Ryan Coy through the middle of the ground, kicks up, goes towards the half-forward line. Dylan out in front, and he will take another mark. So Ross Dylan, good mark. Has options wide, he's got options wide, backwards, everywhere but forward, I think, at this stage, and goes and finds Travis Grigg. Grigg has Woods, who's led up by himself in space, can play on if he wants to, does so, goes looking for Chris Reek, nice looking kick. Chris Reek makes it good and takes the mark. So Reek from outside 50. No one in the goal square, I'm not too sure who he's going to, goes looking for and will only find a young player there, I think it's Fervis, is it? And he takes the mark. He plays on, chips the ball back into the centre half or full forward position, and it's taken there by Robinson. Handballs to O'Toole, takes a bounce, fends off, goes round one, short kick comes out, just has enough weight to get over the top of Reek. Lachlan can't trap it, and it's gone over the boundary line.
Quite badly.
Yep.
He's running off the ground now. He's been solid today without being a standout.
Yeah, looking been pretty good.
Boundary throw in from the side. Chamberlain, big thump away. Hated to run onto it. Dylan's there as well, does well, traps it, gets it to Perkins, handball to O'Neill, has to run onto it. Closter comes the other way, does well, gets wrapped up, loses the footy, ball in dispute, tapped away, Lemate's there, Hammond, Carroll over the top of it as well. Pack develops, and there'll be a ball up in between wing and half forward. Bannockburn into attack.
Ryan Closter's another one who's probably been one of East's better players today too. His attack on the foot, he's been very good.
Carroll, Sahanik from behind, falls towards Lemate. Hayter runs onto it, drops the footy. Umpires have been hot on it all day. Lemate to get the free kick. Might have heard that too. Somebody not happy with it.
Not just from Dale today.
Lemate goes to Reek. And lead on from Dando. Goes in that direction. Roscoe comes out. Can't take the mark. Pushing the back, said the umpire. So Ross Dando will be on his distance here. 50. Big Roscoe. There's kick two.
Need to bring it back to earth. I think it needs to go in the full.
No, he'll kick this
He'll put
one.
this
You
one
reckon
through,
he'll nail it?
Roscoe will nail it. Comes
Plenty of
in.
concert. Just started a
not
bit
far
short.
away. So
He's been good, the big fella. Presented out once again, and short lead there from Coy. Not too much conviction, though, I don't think. O'Toole, as before, takes the game on, plays on, kicks out long, goes looking for Hill. Giles is with him. Ball comes to the back of the contest. Hickey picks up. Good quick kick forward. In front, Jennings. One Watts didn't take clean possession. Goes after the boundary line. Handball goes up. Needs to get back and recover it. Watts does well at ground level. Ball comes out. Bit of a party trick again. Picked up there by Reek. Goes looking for Giles. Chopping across his Chamberlain. Siren sounds to end the game here, which will see Bannockburn run out winners 17-15 to East Geelong 12 goals 8.